So, one of the major reasons people end up having a career path that winds around or even stops and doubles up on itself is because we only know about a very small amount of careers as we are getting older. And really, even as an adult, there's 1,000 careers I don't even know about that maybe I would love to have, right? We always just see on the movies we see or TV, there's doctors, there's lawyers, there's some construction people, maybe this lady's like working as a flight attendant. That's like it, right? And so we think that we're very limited in the career options we have when in fact there's thousands of career options. And so most people, they get on a path, oh, I'm going to be a doctor. They start on that path and then suddenly they learn about a career over here that is actually much more interesting to them, much better fit, and that's what they end up doing. But which is fine, but sometimes they've wasted a lot of time and money going on this wrong path just because they didn't know what else was out there. So for example, there's some people who might say, I would love to be involved in making video games. Being like making video games is not a job. Making video games is about 100 different jobs, and here are just some of them. There's concept artists, there are animators, modelers, user interface designers, environmental artists, rigger, special effects, sound designer, junior artist, lighting and texturing artist, right? So if you didn't know that, right, you would be like, oh, I'm getting ready to become, get into video games. You'd show up for a job and someone would be like, okay, what specific job do you want? And you wouldn't even know where to start, right? So now suddenly you realize for every job, there's hundreds. Well, every career, there's hundreds of different jobs within that career that might be a better fit for you. So now knowing this, now I could kind of focus a little more. Well, actually, I'm really into the artwork, so maybe I want to be more of an animator. Maybe I don't need to learn to do some of these other things. Maybe I can focus on that, and that's what I'm going to do, right? Same thing, even in hospitals and doctors and in the health industry, there are thousands of different jobs that might be a lot more interesting to you than being a doctor. And so we need to explore a little bit and learn about all the different jobs out there and start thinking in that way that like, hey, how do I even find out what's out there to begin with so that we don't limit ourselves to the wrong career, the wrong job just because we don't know what else is out there.